Once upon a time, in a quaint little village bordered by lush green meadows and whispering woods, there lived a little boy named Tommy. Tommy was known far and wide in his village, not because he was the smartest or the most talented, but because he was quite the opposite. Tommy was very arrogant. Tommy believed he was the best at everything, and he never hesitated to boast about it to anyone who would listen. Whether it was climbing the tallest tree or running the fastest in races, Tommy bragged endlessly. But little did he know, a valuable lesson awaited him. One sunny afternoon, while wandering through the meadow, Tommy noticed a small rabbit joyfully hopping around. Now, this wasn't just any rabbit. It was a very special rabbit named Birdie who was known for his wisdom and kindness. Tommy, filled with his usual confidence, called out, "Hey, Birdie, I bet I can run faster than you." Birdie stopped hopping and looked at Tommy with his gentle eyes and twitched his little nose. "Oh, can you now?" he said softly. Tommy laughed. "Of course. Everyone says I'm the fastest boy in this whole village. How about a race, just to see who's faster?" Birdie, amused by Tommy's arrogance, nodded. "Very well, let's race to the big oak tree at the end of the meadow," Birdie replied. They both lined up, and at the sound of Tommy's count, off they went. Tommy ran as fast as his little legs could carry him, filled with the thought of victory. But along the path he grew tired. His breath came in puffs, and he slowed to catch it. Birdie, on the other hand, kept a steady pace, not rushing, just a hop at a time. Before Tommy knew it, Birdie was far ahead, nearing the grand old oak tree. Just as Tommy was about to give up and admit defeat, he remembered something his grandmother always told him. "Pride often makes you the fool, my dear." And at that moment, Tommy realized that being fast wasn't about rushing. Birdie's steady pace taught him the value of humility. When they reached the oak tree, Tommy congratulated Birdie and apologized for his arrogance. "I've learned today that everyone has strengths in their own way," Tommy admitted. Birdie smiled with his wise little eyes and said, "Remember, Tommy, it's not about being the best, but about doing your best." From that day on, Tommy wasn't known just as the fastest boy, but praised for his kindness and humility he learned from a clever rabbit. And so, Tommy never bragged again, preferring instead to appreciate others, and he lived happily ever after.